Yes, today's lesson is all about triangles. And I always like to break down a word into smaller parts that I already know. Yes, try and angles. So this word really has a deeper meaning. What does try mean? Think of tricycle. How many wheels does a tricycle have, Elijah? 3. So this part of the word try really means 3. So this word triangles means it's a figure that has 3 what? 3 angles. That's right. We also know that a triangle can also be called this. A polygon, because it has many sides. Remember, poly means many, and gon, like a hexagon, has 6 sides. A polygon just has many sides. Okay, and the smallest polygon that you can have is a what? Triangle. Now, there are several different kinds of triangles. Here's what one type looks like. And I'm not a very good artist, and it's kind of hard with this, but right in here, if you can draw a nice little square in one of those angles, that's called a right triangle. And that is a right angle also. Very good. There's another kind, let's see, that might look like this, where all 3 sides, if I measured them, would be the same. And that's called an equilateral triangle. Yes, it is a long word. Equilateral. All sides are equal. You kind of hear equal in that word?
And then we can have another type of triangle that has 2 equal sides. You may have 2 sides that are tall with a shorter base. And when we have 2 equal sides, that's called an isosceles triangle. We also may have a triangle that has one angle that is larger than 90 degrees, and that is called an obtuse triangle. And all of the other angles that are less than 90 degrees are acute angles. And when we have our equilateral triangle, all of those angles are less than 90 degrees, so they are acute.
And example 1. Refer to the triangles to answer the questions below. And look at all the different types that we have. Ooh, here's one that I didn't draw. A, which triangle has a right angle? Which one, Jaden? Could I draw a square, a perfect little square in any of those? There you go, because I could draw that little square right there. C is the answer to that one. Good. B, which triangle has 3 equal sides? Which one, Caleb? No, I think this one. I think these 2 are tall. There you go. Triangle A is equilateral. Also, which triangle has an obtuse angle? Now, remember Friday we talked a little bit about acute little angle, and obtuse is bigger than 90 degrees. It's got a big fat angle. Elijah? D, yes, because this angle right here is bigger than 90 degrees, so it's obtuse. Very good. And let me go back real quick. 60, no. And D, which triangle has just 2 equal sides? Ashton? It's B, and it's these 2 tall sides right here. These 2 are the same, and this one's a little shorter. Very good, you guys. Let me go through these quickly. Example 2, which triangle below is not congruent to the triangle at the right? And remember, congruent means same size, same shape. Okay, so we're looking for one that has the same size, that does not, I'm sorry, it says not, is not the same size or the same shape. Jacob. Yes, it's C. Now, these kind of look different. This one looks exactly the same. This one is really the same size and the same shape, but it is just being flipped. That's called a flip. You can imagine taking a pattern block or a block that looks like that and just flipping it or turning it. And D, yes, D is the same thing. It's just been flipped and turned. Good. All right, let's look at our practice. Part A, Kristen fit triangular pattern blocks together to make a hexagon. Have you ever done that before? That's pretty fun. How many triangles did she use? Diana, 6. Perfect. What type of triangles did Kristen use to make the hexagon? Let's look at each one of these little triangles. What type of triangle do you think those are? Do they all have the same sides? Yes, equilateral. Now it says draw a right angle by tracing the side and bottom of a square tile. And if you did that, it would look like a 90-degree angle. It says then make a right triangle by drawing one more side. And I'm not sure if it'll let me do this on top of our lesson or not. It may make me do it back here. Yeah. So if I were to trace a square tile, that's what the angle would look like. And then you do this is called the hypotenuse. Can you say hypotenuse? Yeah, the angle that is opposite of that little square, that's called the hypotenuse. Okay? Look at multiple choice. Which shape below is a triangle? Chloe? It's D. You're exactly right. It's an obtuse triangle, isn't it? Why is A not a triangle? Why not, Elijah? What's wrong with this side right here? It's curved, isn't it? And it can't even be a polygon if it has a curved side. It has to be straight. Okay. And I think that's it. Let me double check. Yes, we are ready.